Can you still see my screen naman, no?
Yes, Prof.
Okay,
Yes po.
thank
Yes po,
you.
ma'am.
Okay, let's proceed. For the sound of dead, also, it's the same thing. Kung mapapansin nyo, yung TED and dead, it's the same thing kung paano nyo isusulat yung word na TED. So, it is still the blended T and D. Yun yung rule. So, the sound of TED is still the same as the blended T and D. Yung ganitong line. Itong line. So, for example, added. So, how do you write added? So, ito, hindi nyo na kailangan ng double D. So, ano na lang yan? A, D, E, D. So, added, A, then dead, it will be read as added. Hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin na added yan. May word ba na added? No. There's no word added. So, ganun lang siya. So, deducted. So, how do we write dead? So, dead na siya. Dead. Then, add the U sound. U sound, then CT, then dead, U sound, CT, then it will be read as deduct. Pero kapag hinabaan mo pa to, isa pang mahaba, it will be read as deducted. Pero dito sa word na to, deduct lang. Pero kapag hinabaan mo pa, parang blended TD, it will be read as deducted. So for the next word, graded, same thing lang. GRA, then add the dead, it will be read as graded. So guided, ganun lang din. GI, kasi naririnig natin guy. So I. So GI, then add the dead, it will be read as guided. So ganun lang. Again, for the sound of dit. So, for the sounded date, it is the same thing na kung paano nyo isulat yung blended T and D. Long line lang din siya. So, for example, U. Yung U kasi is written as parang letter U. So, kung i-add na lang natin yung date, it will be read as audit. Then, ganun lang siya. So, for the next word is credit. So, ano lang yan? C-R-E, then add the date, it will be read as credited. Pero however, notice this example, the word credited. So, may ED siya. May D siya sa dulo. How will you write it? C-R-E, then with the word TED, add another D. So, ganun siya. Parang zigzag. Add another D, it will be read as credited. So, sa word detail naman, debt. So, may debt siya sa una. So, debt na lang yan. Then, add AL, it will be read as detail. So, ganun lang. Sa theory practice, I expect you guys to you have read and studied this and write this on your own. Di ko nadadaanan yan. So, sa brief forms and derivatives, may kanya-kanya siyang stroke. So, I advise you na you study this on your own. Memorize this. You have to memorize this kasi baka lalabas sa midterms nyo. Itong brief form pieces, kung makikita nyo sa foundation of shorthand, paulit-ulit lang din to. And then, paulit-ulit din lang lalabas to sa mga lessons. So, you have to memorize it kung paano siya sinusulat. For example, this. Has been. Paano ba isulat yung has been? Has is H-A-S, pero the been is written as letter B lang. So, has been. Pero yung has been able is written as has, B, and A. Yung A is yung able is written as A. So, has been able. Dito naman sa has not been able, has, so baliktad na siya kasi different appreciation na siya dito. Magkakaroon na ng N. So, has not, the not is written as N, the been is written as B, and the A has written as A. So, has not been able. Ito, it has not been, it's the same thing, blah, 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 and so forth. Paulit-ulit lang din to lalabas sa next lesson nyo, even sa transcription and shorthand. So, I suggest na you memorize this. You memorize this. So, for the next lesson naman is the sound of for and fur, the word ending full and ification, the sounds of men, man, min, and mon, brief forms and phrases, and transcription of personal names. So, how do we transcribe personal names? How do we write it in a shorthand? So, it's the same thing. However, may hyphen lang na maliit na dalawa sa dulo. sa pinaka-last part kung paano lang tayo mag-capitalize. So, ganun lang yung rule doon. So, let's proceed. For the sound of for and fur, it is written as a symbol F. Again, it is written as a symbol F kung paano natin siya isulat sa shorthand. For example, forget. Instead of writing the exact word of for or for, F na lang yung isusulat natin. So, magiging F, G-E-T, it will be read as forget. So, for the next word, forgive. Same thing. For, G-E-V, then it will be read as forgive. Then the next word, forgot, the same thing. Ano lang to, G-O-T, then F, G-O-T, it will be read as forgot. Pero itong form, notice this, form is F-M na lang siya. F-M. Pero you will read this as form. Pero for the word formal, kung mapapansin nyo, wala na yung A. Kasi ano yung rule natin dati? Vowel omitted sound. You don't have to write it anymore. So, magiging ganito na lang siya. F-M-L. So, it will be read as formal. Same as a former, magiging R na lang siya. Ito naman, yung for, nasa middle part. Itong inform. Yung for nasa middle part. So, NFM, NFM na lang siya. So, NFM, it will be read as inform. Same thing sa perform, may omitted sound na E. PR na lang to guys. PR, FM, PRFM, it will be read as perform. Then, yung word na fourth, i-add lang natin yung word na TH. TH kasi is written as like this. Ganito. Ito. So, magiging FTH na lang siya, then it will be read as fourth. So, ganun lang. So, for the word ending full naman, yung mga full is usually found on the last part of the word. Beautiful, successful, diba? Thoughtful, it is written at the last part of the word, yung word na full. For example, pero it is written as the symbol F pa rin. Pero nasa last part lang siya ng stroke. For example, careful. How do you write care? C-A-R, then add the F. So, C-A-R-F, it will be read as careful. Delightful. How do we write delight? So, hindi na natin kailangan lagay yung E kasi it is understood na it is letter D. So, D-L-I-T, then add the F on the last part, then it will be read as delightful. Doubtful. How do you write doubtful? So, this is D-A-U sound, then T, then add the F on the last part, then it is read as doubtful. Same as grateful and etc. So, for the word ending naman, effication, take note of the difference. Ito, disjoint. Disjoint sa last part. Ito, yung stroke, nakadikit siya doon sa stroke. However, this is disjoint. Nakahiwalay siya doon sa stroke. So, for example, ganito nyo dapat siya appreciate. Classification. So, classification, divide. So, how do you write class? C-L-A-S. Then, add the disjoint F. So, it will be read as classification. The ification was add, however, in a symbol of disjoint F. So, kapag disjoint siya, take note of the difference. It will be appreciated as ification. Kapag nakadikit naman siya sa last part, it will be appreciated as full. So, ganun siya. So, identification. How do we write ident? So, yung ident is written as I. Then, yung word na dent. So, yung dent kasi, yung shortcut nan is ganito. D-N-T, D-N, then T, then add the ification sa dulo, then you will read it as identification and so forth. Ganun lang siya. Kung may plural naman dito sa sound, may S, you add S, di ba? Mode. Mode is M-O-D, ification, add F, then S. It will be read as modifications with S. So, ganun lang. Dadagdagan niyo yung disjoint F ng S para maging plural sound. So, for the sounds of men, man, min, and mon, it is a blended M and N. So, parang M and N. Blended siya. So, it's a long line na ganyan. So, halimbawa, men. Yun, application agad. Men is ganyan. It's written as blended M and N. So, men, dagdagan mo na lang T. Men, then add T. It will be read as men. Mention, yung Sean kasi is written as ganito. Small line pababa. It will be written as like this. Small line pababa. Sean. Businessman, yung derivative kasi ng business is BS lang. BS. So, kailangan nga, yun yung importance na you have to memorize the derivatives kasi may sarili siyang form of stroke. So, business, BS, then add the word M on the sa dulo, then it will be read as businessman. Women is written as U sound and letter E, then add the word men, men. Then many, man lang yan, man and add E, it will be read as many. Manage, yung word kasi na age, yung G sound, yung ganyan siya isulat. So, manage. Manager, add ka lang ng ER, and it will be manager. Yung man, dagdagan mo lang ng R, we omit the E na already. Pero, if you will read this, it will be read as manner. So, ganun lang siya. Theory practice, blah, blah, blah. Yung brief forms again, memorize this. Mga brief forms, may sarili-sarili kasi siya. You have to memorize this all kasi baka lalabas siya sa midterms. Then, let's proceed to lesson 3. So, for the word ending your, wal, riti, and liti. The sounds of dev, diff, def, and diff, brief forms and phrases, then transcription of salutation and closing. So, for the word ending your, ito, tingnan nyo. For the word ending your, it is written as a symbol R. Again, the your is written at the symbol R. However, your is usually found on the last word, on the part, dun sa part ng last word, sa last part. So, halimbawa, pale. How do you write pale? F-A-L lang. Then, add the R, it will be appreciated as your. So, magiging your. So, feature. How do you write feet? Feet muna, para hindi kayo mahirapan. F-E-T, then add the R, it will be appreciated as your, then it will be read as feature. So, ganun lang. Madali lang yan, guys. So, sa word ending wal naman, symbol L, it is written as a symbol L. So, for example, ito, good example to, actual. How do we write act? A-C-T, then add the L, then it will be appreciated as actual. So, A-C-T-L, then it will be read as actual. So, same lang dito sa annual. A-N, then add L, it will be appreciated as wal, it will be read as annual. Equal. Itong equal, wala kasi tayong Q sa stroke. So, easy lang siya, then add the L, it will be equal. So, ganun lang din. Ito naman, the word ending riti. Again, this is the disjoined R. Ito yung difference niya sa symbol R na magkadikit, pero ang appreciation natin kapag yung R nakadikit sa stroke, it is your. Pero kapag disjoined naman siya, the appreciation is we read it as riti. Halimbawa, authority. How do we write U sound? U tapos TH. So, yung U, nilagyan lang natin ng TH. Then, add the riti on the last part. Then, it will be read as authority. Ito ay may S lang siya. So, naging plural siya. So, yung ritis, mag-add ka lang ng S sa dulo. Authorities. Ito yung cha sound. Yung ish sound. Yung ish sound is written as straight line, di ba? So, cha, then add the disjoined R, it will be read as charity. Ganun lang siya. Ganun lang yung appreciation niya. Paano naman pag disjoined L? So, take the difference between the disjoined L and kapag combined L naman sa stroke, this is appreciated as wal. However, the disjoined L is appreciated as liti. So, for example, ability. So, yung liti andito, ab, how do we write the ab? AB. So, ito ay kasi tatanggalin na natin tong vowel omitted sound. So, ang way ng pag-read natin dito is AB plus liti, ability. So, AB plus L sound, it is read as ability. Sa locality, we remove the vowel sound. So, focus tayo dito sa loc. How do we write the shorthand of loc? Is LOC, then the liti, it will be understood as locality. So, ganun lang siya. So, for the sounds of dev and div, it is the symbol of dev. How do we write dev? Ganito, malaki siyang reverse U. Reverse U. Sorry guys, naka-mouse kasi ako, so pangit yung sulat. So, for example, development, dev, mag-add ka ng E, sorry, develop lang pala. Dev, mag-add ka ng E, develop. So, yung lop, magiging LP na lang. You don't have to write the O kasi wala naman tayong naririnig na U sound doon sa develop. So, parang maging left na lang yung sound, develop. So, magiging dev, E, LP na lang siya. It will be read as develop. Pero, eto, for example naman, etong word na to, may ment sa dulo. Pero, nasa next lesson kasi siya, how we do write ment is written as letter M. Kapag naglagay ka ng M doon sa dulo ng stroke mo, it is read as ment. For example, development. Dev, E-L-P, then M, it is read as development. Ito naman, devote. Dev and OT lang, dev add OT, it will be read as devote. Kapag gusto mo naman lagyan ng D sa dulo, devoted, habaan nyo lang ng ganon. It will be read as devoted. Device, so D, dev, tapos IS, device. So, ganun lang. So, for the sound of dev, div naman, same thing lang siya kung paano nyo i-write yung symbol na dev. So, ganyan lang din. So, defense. How do you write defense? Def, E and S. So, it will be read as defense. So, define. Def, I-N, it will be read as define. So, ganun lang. Definite. Def, tapos N-E-T, it will be read as definite. Difference. Def. Def, R, pansin to, def, R-E-N-S, deference, deference. So, it will be read as difference. So, ganun lang. Theory practice, blah, 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 kayo na yan sa sarili nyo, pati mga brief forms cases. Memorize it all. So, let's proceed to lesson 4. Ito na. Lesson 4 is the sounds of RD, LD, NP, MD, MD, and MP. The word endings with ment, NBOL, BLE, and brief forms and phrases, and differentiating between RR, 2, and 2. Ito, take note of this sa mga words na to. Pare-parehas lang yan kung paano sulatin yung R and 2. Same lang yan, pero kasi it has a different meaning or different purpose or different, kung paano nyo siya gagamitan in a sentence. So, it is important na you know the meaning of this word para kapag nagko-construct kayo ng sentence, you will determine, R ba to na A-R-E or R ba to na O-U-R or 2 ba to na T-O or 2 ba to na T-O-O or 2 ba to na number na T-W-O. So, pero kasi kapag isusulat nyo, pares lang siya, pero iba yung meaning niya. So, you have to be mindful din sa sentence construction mo. So, let's proceed. For the sound of RD, sorry guys kung medyo maingay yung background. So, for the sound of RD, yung symbol RD is written as like this. R and D. RD. So, next, let's proceed for the example words. Halimbawa ito. A-N-S-E, tas R-D na agad. A-N-S-R-D, ni-remove na natin letter E kasi hindi naman natin naririnig. Pero, it is written as A-N-S-E-R-D kasi hindi naman natin naririnig yung letter E, then it will be read as answered. So, appeared. How we write appeared? A-P-E, then RD na agad. A-P-E-R-D, hindi na natin kailangan isulat tong letter E kasi hindi naman natin siya naririnig. So, A-P-E-R-D, it will be read as appeared. So, the word board, how do you write board? B-O, then R-D lang. Board. Harder, paano natin isulat yung harder? Ito, nasa gitna siya. So, H-A-R-D, then add ka lang ng R, hindi na natin kailangan tong letter E. It is understood na R-D-R, H-A-R-D-R, it is read as harder. So, and so forth. Ganun lang siya. For the sound L-D naman, it is a symbol of L and D. So, ganito siya, pero long version. So, how do you write build and build? So, build and build is written as B-E lang, then L-D. B-A-L-D, it is read as build. So, cold, hindi siya letter A kasi cold is parang letter O siya. U sound. So, C-O, then add L-D, it is C-O, add L-D, then it is read as cold. Itong canceled, take this for example, this is C-A, ito, C-A-N-S-E, then L-D. C-A-N-S-E, L-D, it is read as cancelled. Entitled. Yung rule kasi sa NT, it is written as like this. Ganyan, N. Hindi na natin kailangan to. So, kapag naririnig natin N, then add ka lang ng I, then add the T, then LD, and title. So, ganun lang. Simple as this, failed, F-A, then LD, then it is read as failed. So, ganun lang. Ito na. For the simple NT, katulad dito sa entitled, it is written as NNT. Paano ba natin sinusulat yung NNT? Ang appreciation ko kasi dito is like this. N, then T, then if you combine it, it will form as NT. Ganito. Curve line na NT. N and T, if kinumbine mo yung dalawa, it will form as like this. So, let's proceed for the example. Account. How do we write account? So, this is A, C, A, U sound. Then add the NT on the last part, it will be read as account. Agent. Yung agent kasi is derivatives niya ay yung edge, yung G, yung parang G na sound, yung edge na sound is written as this. So A, G, and T, it will be read as agent. Then apparent, yung word na apparent, this is A, P, A, A-P-A-R, ito R, E, then add the NT on the last part, then it will be read as apparent. Ito naman, center. Hindi siya letter C. Kung mapapansin nyo, we don't write it letter C kasi ang naririnig natin yung S sound, centered. So, this written as, kapag sa shorthand, S-E, NT, ito, NT, then add R, it will be read as center. So, ganun yung gagamitin yung word na NT. For the sound of ND naman, kung mapapansin nyo, it's the same lang. It's the same. Kung isusulat niyo yung ND, it's the same size, guys. It's the same size as M, P, and ND. So, for example, assigned is ASI, then the word ND, dagdag nyo lang, then assigned, and it is the word E plus the ND, it will be read as N, then sa find, FI, then plus the ND, it will be read as find. Ito naman, sa friendly, how do you write friend? So, friend is written as F-R-E, then the ND. Friend na yon. F-R-E, N-D, it's friend, pero may li. Ano yung rule natin again for li? We add the symbol letter E on the last part. Kapag nag-add ka ng symbol letter E, it will be read as friendly. So, ganun lang siya. So, for the sound MD and MT naman, it is the reverse of NT and ND. Mas mahaba. So, parang it is a combination of M and D. So, mas mahaba siya. compared dito sa ND tsaka NT. So, let's take this for example, claimed. How do you write claimed? CLAMD. CLAMD, it will be read as claimed. Confirm, how do you write confirm? Na-establish na natin doon sa foundation of shorthand. Con and com is written as letter C. So, con, then add F, E, R, then add the MD on the last part. Di na natin kailangan tong E, MD na lang yan. So, confirm. So, informed naman, kung mapapansin nyo, how do you write informed? Di ba, ang informed, FM, NFM. Pero may D na siya. So, it will be a combination of ND. NFMD, it will be read as informed. So, ganun lang. Name, NM. Yung name kasi NAM, di ba? Pero, since may D na siya, i-curve nyo na siya na MAMD. So, ganun lang siya. For the word ending meant naman, it is a symbol letter M. Symbol letter M. So, adjustment. So, yung adjustment kasi is written as A, judge, G sound, US, then add M on the last part. It will be read as adjustment. Itong advertisement, it is a brief forms. Kung familiar kayo, yung advertisement, it is a brief form. So, ito yung brief forms niya, yung A, parang G, tapos ties, T-I-S, dito sa baba, then add ka lang ng M sa dulo, it will be read as advertisement. Appointment naman is A-P-I, then A-P-U-N, then yung NT, di ba mapapansin nyo nagamit yung NT dito? Appoint, NT, then add the men, it will be read as appointment. So, ganun lang siya. Then, let's proceed to the word ending ball. The symbol B. It is written as a symbol B. So, halimbawa, available. How do you write avail? Avail is written as A-V A-L, then add the B, it will be understood na it is ball. So, capable is written as C-A-P, then add the B on the last part. So, cap, C-A-P, then ball, C-A-P, capable. So, next, ganun lang din, eligible, then add B, eligible. So, ganun lang siya. Theory practice, kayo na yan. Brief forms and derivatives, kayo na rin yan. Again, memorize this. Madali lang naman to guys. Etong gentleman, saan nanggaling to, it is already provided, ganyan-ganyan. So, you have to memorize. Government, gov, M. So, G, gov, GVM na lang siya, yung government. So, you have to memorize all of that. So, brief form phrases can be, so CB lang yan. Can have, CB na victory na yan. Can you? So, see you lang yan. So, and so forth. So, ganun lang. Memorize all of the brief forms and phrases. So, let's proceed to lesson 5. It is the sounds of ten, then, and thing. So, ten, then, and thing, parehas lang yan na sinusulat. Sounds of them and them. Sounds of TH. Ito naman, word ending with their brief forms and phrases, and differentiating between sight, weather, and weather. So, it's different kasi kung how will you use this in the sentence kasi iba-iba naman yung meaning nan. So, iba-iba rin yung purpose ng paggamit ng mga words na to. So, research yan on your own, provided naman yung mga meaning dito sa lessons din. So, pero you can research on how will you use it in sentence kasi iba-iba yung meaning ng sight, na C-I-T-E, S-I-T-A-N, S-I-G-H-T, and yung weather na weather, and that's different. So, let's proceed to the lesson. So, for the sound of 10, it is written as like this. Ganyan. 10. 10. So, parang appreciation ko dyan, it's T and N. So, you'll bend it over. It will be formed as 10. So, ito naman. Let's proceed to the example. Acceptance. How do we write acceptance? So, act. Naririnig yung act, di ba? AC, SEP. How do you write SEP? SEP, then yung TAN. 10, tan, tin, ganun lang siya isulat, same lang sa, then add S, so ACSEP, then tan, add S, then it will be read as acceptant. Assistant. Assistant is written as A, then yung symbol na ses, yung ses kasi sa letter S, A ses, then tan, since tan siya, it is may S sa dulo, so assistant. Ito naman, difference naman nila ni assistant, T yung sa last part. So, A, ses, tant. Tant, may T sa dulo. Ito naman, attend. Kung mapapansin nyo dito sa attend, then A, then 10, yung 10 symbol, so tend, tapos lagyan nyo ng D, it will be read as attend. Ito, attention, yung Sean kasi is written as small line na parang ish line, pero small line dun siya sa last part. So, sound of then, same thing lang siya sa symbol ng ng 10. Yung sound of then is written as a symbol 10. So, halimbawa, confidential. Con, how do you write con? It's a C sound. Con, then F. Paano natin isulat yung then? Then is like that. So, con, pe, yung F, then yung word na shall. Shall is the ish sound, pero sa dulo mo siya isusulat. Con, F, then shall. Con, F, then shall. So, that's how you write it. Confidence, same thing. Kaso dense yun sa dulo. So, yung shall, papalitan mo ng S. Con, F, then S, it will be read as confidence. Ito, then, deny. Add ka lang ng I, it will be read as deny. So, ganun lang. So, for the word obtain, same lang siya kung paano mo susulat yung 10. So, halimbawa, certain. Ito, hindi siya letter C kasi kapag naririnig natin siya, it's a word S, se. So, S-E-R, then the 10 sound, pero you will read it as tain. Certain, con, how do you write con? Then tain, contain, contain. Maintain, how do you write maintain? M-A-N, plus the tain, maintain. Obtain, ganun lang din, O-B, then plus tain, obtain. So, next, let's proceed to the sound of tem. Tem is a longer version of ten. Tem, mas mahaba. So, let's proceed. Wait, para hindi magulo. Burahin natin. So, attempt, how do we write attempt? So, this is A, then the tem sound, add ka lang ng T, A, tem, T, at tem. So, custom, how do you write cost? This is C-U-S, then add the tom. Tom is appreciated as tem din ha. So, tom, C-U-S, ito S to, nag-S siya dito, then nag-tom siya. So, C-U-S, then tom, it is custom. Pag nag-add ka naman ng R sa dulo, it will be appreciated as customer. Ito naman, S. Estimate. S-E-S, then tem, nag-add ka ng A, then add ka ng T, then it will be read as estimate. So, ganun lang din, item, item, so ganun and so forth. So, dito naman sa them, etong them, it is written as same as the symbol tem. So, halimbawa, them, demand. How do you write demand? Them, A plus, ito, yung napag-aralan natin kanina, ND. Them, A, N, D, then you combine it all together, it will be read as them, A, N, D, it will be read as demand. Ito naman, demonstrate. Look closely kung paano sinulat yung demonstrate. Them, wait lang. So, them, ito yung them, O, after ng them, naglagay siya ng O, ito yung N, tapos pababa S, paakyat T, then nag-provide siya ng R, A, T. Nakuha nyo? Them, nag-provide siya ng O, M, S pababa, nag-stroke siya pataas ng konti, that is T, then R-A-T. Then it will be read as demonstrate. Ang difference naman ng demonstrate sa demonstration is yung pag-add ng Sean. Yung Sean kasi is ish sound. Mag-add ka ng small line dun sa dulo. It's a ish sound. Kung paano yung symbol ng ish, yung ish kasi ganyan. So, demonstrate then. Ang pinagkaiba lang niya, so pag nag-R ka, pababa. Hindi yung pag nag-TR ka, pataas. Dito kasi, Sean is downward stroke. So, it will be read as demonstration. So, ganon. So, for the sound of TH naman, it's the symbol over or under ITH. Ganon. TH. Ganyan yung, ano niya, yung stroke niya. For example, M, ito, method. Method. How do you write method? This is M-E. Ito yung TH. TH. Then, add the D. It will be read as method. Itong smooth naman. How do you write smooth? So, kung mapapansin nyo dito, smooth is written as S, M. Ito yung U. Kung mapapansin nyo, M, tas bigla siyang umilalim. Then, nag-provide siya ng TH. Then, smooth. So, that's how will you write it. Then naglagay ka lang ng EN, TH, EN, then it will be then. So, this, nag-add ka lang ng ES, then it will be is. So, ganun lang siya. Pero, paano naman kapag der? Paano naman pag der? Ganito pag der. So, the symbol over under TH then is, ITH then is ganito. It's the same thing kung paano nyo isulat dito. So, halimbawa, another, kasi i-omit natin to, under. So, parang appreciation natin dito is another, ay hindi pala in-omit yung O. May O pala dito. Ito yung O. N-A-U, umilalim siya na gano'n. Yun yung U, then add TH, it will be read as another. Yung bother, madali lang to. B-O lang, then add TH, bother. Either, letter E lang yan, then add the der, etong der, then it will be appreciated as either. So, ganun lang. Theory, practice, brief form, same thing. Then, let's proceed to lesson 6. 30 minutes pa ako para sa next class week. So, lesson 6 is the sound of ses and sis. Ses and sis, the word beginnings of super, sub, and self, and the word endings naman na self and selves, the sound of X, the word beginning of EX, brief forms and phrases, and differentiating between advice and advice, personal and personal. It is different, di ba? Yung word na advice, and personal. So, kayo na lang mag-research ng meaning nan kasi it's different on how will you use it in a sentence. Kasi iba yung meaning nan. So, iba rin yung appreciate and purpose ng bawat words na yan kapag gagamitin nyo sa sentence. So, let's proceed. Again, for the sound of ses and sis, it is written as the symbol of ses. So, para hindi kayo malito, parang S sound lang, parang S lang siya sa alphabet. S. Kapag isulat nyo, S. So, halimbawa dito, analysis. Analysis. So, how do you write, analysis? So, we write it as A-N-L. A-N-L na lang siya. We remove the A kasi hindi naman natin siya naririnig. So, A-N-L, then add the sis. Add the sis on the last part, then it will be read as analysis. Then ito, the word assist. A, says sound, sis sound. A, then the sis sound, then add T, then it will be assist. Itong basis naman, BA lang siya, then add the sis and ses on the last part, it will be read as basis or bases. Yung causes, it is a C, U, then says, it will be read as causes. Chances is the ish sound yun eh. Ish, so magiging A, ish sound, A, then and then says, it will be read as chances. Increases naman, increase. How do you write increase? I-C-R-E-S, pero ses siya. So, magiging S siya sa last part, increases. Pero, however, notice this, itong stroke na to, process, processes. How do we write process? So, P-R-U, then ses. Pero dito, sa processes, dalawang ses, di ba? Processes. So, dalawang ses. So, ano mangyayari? Paano natin siya susulatin? So, you will write it as PRU, ses, then another, itong baliktad na ses, ito, baliktad na ses. So, PRU, ses. So, ang basa dito, processes. So, PRU, yung unang S, tapos yung baliktad na S, ito, appreciation dito. So dalawang ses sound siya, then it will be read as processes. So, gano'n. So, for the word beginning naman, super, so take note, it is a disjoint comma S. Parang comma S. Sorry, ang laki. It's a disjoint comma S. Maliit lang siya. Comma S. Ito. For example, super. Superb. Diba? Super, then plus B, super lang, then i-add mo yung B, disjoint siya, take note, it is disjoint. So, super, so disjoint, comma S plus B, it will read as superb. Ito, disjoint, comma S plus R, ano yung rule again natin kapag nagsusulat tayo ng your? It is only letter R. It is same appreciation dun sa URE, dun sa first lesson kanina. So, disjoint, comma S plus R, this is superior. Supervise, ganun din. Super plus the word vice. Paano ba natin isulat yung vice? V-I-S, then supervise. Supervision, same thing. Vision. Paano ba natin sulat yung Sean? It is the ish sound, pero sa last part ng stroke. So, ganun din, so forth. The word beginning sub. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito, the word beginning sub, connected naman siya dun sa stroke. Hindi siya disjoint. So, take note of the difference. Halimbawa, submit. So, this is S-M-E-T, then it will be read as submit. Itong subscribe. So, may S siya, no? Sub, tapos another S, then cribe. So, this is S-S. Kung mapapansin nyo, S-S, ito. S, then S, sub yan eh. Subs. Then C-R-I-B, subscribe. Then subscription, it's the same thing, pero may Sean sa dulo, mag-add ka lang ng ish symbol on the last part, then it will be read as subscription. Substance, the same thing, sub, SS, then yung rule natin sa 10, di ba? 10, then add S, then it will be read as substance. Ganun lang. So, sa self naman, beginning, word beginning self. So, word beginning self is written as disjoint left S. Ganito. Disjoint left S. So, for example, self. Disjoint left S plus address. How do you write address? So, address is written as A-D-R-S-D. Dito, D. A-D-R-E-S-D, address. So, self-address, self-assured. How do we write assured? This is self, A, ish. Ish kasi ish sound to. A, so A-ish sound, U-R. How do you write R-D again? Like this, R-D. So, ano siya? So, it is a combination of disjoint left S plus A-S sound, U-R-D, self-assured, selfish. Ito naman selfish is written as disjoint left S, then ish, selfish. So, ganun lang. Paano naman kung yung self is in the ending of the word? Kung nasa end siya ng word, it is a symbol S, hindi siya disjoint. So, ganito. For example, herself. H-E-R, then the S on the last part, it is read as self. Then, it will be read as a whole, herself. Himself is him lang, then plus S, himself, itself, it lang din, plus may S, then it will be read as itself. Myself, may lang yan na M-I, then add S in the myself. So, sa word ending selves naman, paano siya isusulat? So, ito naman yung symbol says. Yung says sa taas, yung sa pinakataas. Says is written as parang S. So, ourself, paano ba yung R? R is just symbol letter R, then says. Ourselves, themselves, paano ba natin isulat yung them? TH lang yan na them. TH, then M. TH, then M, then add says. Yourself, paano ba natin isulat yung your? Parang reverse you, then S, then yourselves. Ganun. So, sa sound X is parang slanting line na ganyan. X siya. So, kapag isusulat natin yung tax, T-A-X. Kapag taxes naman, may S. So, T-A-X-S. Ganon. Box, madali lang to. B-O-X, then box. Fix, F-E-X, then fix, yung ganun. So word beginning EX naman. So, paano naman natin i-appreciate kapag may word beginning EX? So, yung symbol ng ES to, it is a combination of the word E and S. So, paano natin siya isulat? E and S, ganito. So, for example, the word extra. So, ES, S siya ha, S, yung ganun yung appreciation natin. E-S-T-R-A, then it extra. Exact, how do you write exact? E-S-A, tapos yung C, then T, exact. Examine, paano agin yung rule natin sa mean? It is a long line, mean. So, X, so EX, so ESA, then mean, examine, same lang dito sa examination, may shon lang sa dulo. Dito naman, example, exam, then yung Paul is written as PL lang. So, ganun. Dito sa extremely, ganito siya isulat, ES, E-S-T-R-E-M, however, may li. Ano, again, yung rule natin sa li, we add symbol letter E on the word ending. So, it will be read as extremely. So, ganun lang, theory practice, then study again the brief forms, then let's proceed to the lesson 7. Ito na. So, yung lesson 7 is the sound of CH. The word ending shon, shall, shen, si, and the word shift. Brief forms and phrases. Ito naman, yung pag-differentiate ng word na build, assistant, assistant. Again, kapag isusulat mo kasi yan, it's the same stroke. However, it has a different meaning. So, let's proceed. For the sound of CH. Sorry guys kung overwhelming pero ano lang. Take note na lang. So sa sound of CH it is written as the word ish. Ish, yung maliit na line na ish. So, sure, how do you write sure? Ish sound, ish, you are, then sure. Pressure is written as PR na lang yan, P-R-E, then ish sound. Ito yung ish sound. Kung nasa under siya ng letter E, then you are, then pressure. Assure is, ganun lang siya. Nagdagdag ka lang ng A dito sa sure. Assure, A is sound, you are assured. Brochure, this is B-R-O, is sound, you are brochure, and so forth. So, pag sa word ending naman na shon or shon, it is also written as a ish sound. However, take note na sa dulo siya. Nasa word ending. Halimbawa, action. How do we write act? AC, then addition, action, ganun lang. Application, how do you write the word applique? Applique is A-P-L-I-C-A, then addition, and the last part, it will be read as application. Collection, C-O-L-E, then C, then Sean, application. Operation is the same thing, O-P-R, O-P-R-A, then add the shon on the last part, it will be read as operation and so forth. Ganun lang siya. So, ganun lang din siya sa shon na S-I-O-N, permission, how they write permission, P-R, then ano yung rule natin sa mission? M na lang siya, then shon, then it will be read as omission. So, ganun. So, sa word ending naman na shall and shall, it is also written as a symbol ish. Kasi hindi naman yan pwedeng beneficiation. May word ba na beneficiation? For example, beneficial. Walang word na beneficiation. So, it is understood na shall yung pagka sulat dito. So, how do you write beneficial? Eto, tignan nyo tong word na beneficial. Ganito na lang siya isulat. BN, BN na lang siya. So, bene, BN, then F, E, then shall. BN, F, E, and shall. Yung bene, naging BN na lang. Tapos, F, E, then add the word shall on the last part. Ito naman, special. Mamaya pa itong li. How do you write the word special? E-S-P-E, then shall. E-S-P-E, then yung is sound, then shall. Since may li, mag-a-add tayo ng letter E on the last part. Then it will be read as especially. So, ganun lang siya. So, sa word ending naman na shent and efficiency, yung word na efficiency is written as ganito. Ay, yung shent muna. It is written as ganito. And yung ano naman, yung efficiency is written as ganito. Let's take, for example, the word efficient. How do you write efficient? E-F-E, then yung shen. So, may ish na line, then T. May ish na line, then T. Efficient. Pero paano naman pag efficiency, di ba? So, parang maglalagay ka ng isa dulo. So, E-F-E, ish na line, then C. So, gano'n. Efficiency and so forth. So, ganun lang siya. So, sa word ending naman na ship, so ito yung difference. Kapag disjoint-ish naman siya, kapag isusulat, halimbawa, friendship. Paano natin isulat again yung friend? Friend is written as F-R, F-R-E, then yung ND, yung rule natin na ND. Tapos may disjoint na ish sound, it is appreciated as kapag ibabasa natin ship. So, it will be read as friendship. Then, itong hardship naman, hardship is written as HA, then RD sound, then yung word na ish, kapag naglagay tayo ng ish, disjoint ish sa last part, it will be appreciated as ship. Then, this will be read as hardship. Ganun din, leadership, LD, LEDR, then disjoint-ish sa dulo, and then leadership and so on. So, ganon. Then, next word, yung next lesson naman natin is the lesson 8, which is the wait lang, nakakahilo to guys, so bear with me. Itong yung yung U, and yung UL sound, yung word ending na ulate, yung omission na E, yung omission na E sa U sound, yung sound ng W, WH, and SW, yung sound ng W for U sound, yung sound of U sound dun sa W, brief form and phrases. Itong stationary, loose, and lost, research it on your own, pero provided naman yung meaning kung paano siya ginamit dito sa activity. So, for the simple, so let's proceed. So, bear with me with this last lesson. So, for the symbol of U, this is simple, di ba? Kung paano natin gamitan yung U sound na parang O. So, D-O, so do, D-O, new, N-O, loose, N-O-S, L-O-S, so loose, N-O, so ganun lang siya, N-O-V, so move, N-O-V, so move, noon, U sound, so naging U sound na dito sa noon kasi O-O, di ba? So, N-O-N, it will be read as noon. So, let's proceed to the next word. Sa U sound naman. So, it is same as kung written, kung paano yung O. Sorry guys, nakakahilo to, pero bear with me. So, sound of U is also written dun para yung U sound. Yung U sound. So, halimbawa, color. C-O-L-R. So, C-O-L-R. Pero kapag babasahin kasi natin, it's color. So, U sound, C-O-B-R, it's cover. Then, das, D-U sound. Kasi ito, it is appreciated as parang U siya, yung das. Hindi siya O na do lang. So, das, it is appreciated as U. So, D-U sound na parang symbol U sound, then S, then it will be read as das. Enough, paano natin sulatin yung enough? It is E-N-U, E-N-U, then F. F siya. So, it will be appreciated as F. Enough. ganun. So, paano naman pag sound na UL? So, bear with me guys, huwag kayong mawawala sa akin. Paano pag sound na UL? It also symbol as U sound or yung O sound. Ganun din siya isusulat. However, paano mo siya gagamitin? Halimbawa, sa adult, yung word na adult is AD, then yung U sound, it is understood na UL na siya. Mag-a-add ka na lang ng T. So, take note of this, take note of this stroke. Ilalabas ko sa midterms for sure. So, yung adult, so AD, U sound, then T, it will be read as adult. Consult, how do you write con? Con is C, then S, UT na siya. SUT na agad siya, or SU sound T, pero however, it will be read as consult na parang may L. Parang it will save us time paano pa isulat kasi masyado mahaba yung L. So, it is a shortcut form. It is a shorthand form. So, take note of this rule. Yung sound na UL, it's also written as a symbol of U sound or yung O or yung U sound. So, eto naman. Paano naman pag disjoint disjoint U sound naman siya, disjoint O, disjoint U naman siya. Paano naman natin siya i-appreciate? So, for example, for the word accumulate, word ending to guys ibig sabihin nasa dulo. So, how do you write accum? C-U-E, then U sound, may E yan accum. Naririnig nyo, accum, yung. C-U-E, then add M, tapos may U sa dulo. It is a disjoint. So, accumulate. So, dito naman sa word na calculate. So how do we write cal? Cal is written as C-A-L lang. C-A-L, then C. Mapapansin niyo dito, may C dito calc. C-A, then C, may C dito. Hindi niyo lang napapansin, pero C-A-L-C yan. Then ulit, may U sa dulo, then it will be read as calculate. Then ito, ang pinagkaiba naman neto dito sa taas, may R siya. Naging calculator. Kaya nyo to guys. Ano nyo lang, bear with me. Gusto ko pag-aralan nyo mabuti to, lesson 8, nakakalito talaga siya. So, dito naman, sa omission of E from the word U. Yun sa word U, so sa word U sound, may omission na E. Ibig sabihin, may omission siya na E sound. Halimbawa, community, new. 'Di ba? Kung maririnig natin yung newity, yung sa word na mu, parang may letter E siya. May letter E sound siya. Pero paano natin siya isusulat? So, magiging M, U sound. Ito yung U sound. Tapos, nag-proceed na tayo sa niti. N-E-T-E. So, ito siya. M-U sound. Wala na yung commu. Diba? May narinig kasi tayo na E sound sa commu. Yung mu sound, may E kasi doon Parang may E sound. So, na-omit natin yon, naging U sound na lang siya. So, M-U sound, N-I-T-E, it will be community. Ito, good example, continue. So, yung paano yung rule natin sa teen, we write it like that. Ito, teen. Pero, yung U sound, ilalagay na lang natin as U. Yung O or yung U sound, 'di ba? Nawala yung new. Yung new sound na E, na omit siya. So, ganun yung appreciation niya. Go guys, kaya nyo to. Alam ko nakakalito. Basahin nyo na lang paulit-ulit. So, the sound naman na W, paano naman natin isusulat yung W? W-H, tsaka yung SW. It is also same as the U sound. Halimbawa, yung we. Yung we is parang yung U sound na siya, tapos dadagyan nyo ng E. So, parang yung U, magiging W na siya, di ba? Napalitan yung U sound ng W. So, magiging we, it's U sound, and E, it is written as like this. Yung way, same thing, magiging U sound and way, kasi appreciation natin dyan is W na. So, magiging way, same as while, U sound, I and L, magiging while, U sound, I and T, magiging white and so forth. So, magiging ganon. Ganon din siya sa Y, sa word na sweet. So, sa sweet kasi may S siya. Then, S may U sound, then ET, then sweet, S sweet. So, ganon. Pag binasa niyo yung paulit-ulit, maiintindihan niyo kung bakit. So, oh my God, malapit na matapos ang oras ko. So, for the sound of U, for W, disjoint dash. May disjoint siya na dash, pero ganito niyo siya i-appreciate. So, pakinggan niyo mabuti ha. Pakinggan niyo mabuti. Always. Always. So, hindi na natin nasulat yung U sound. Pero, pinalitan natin siya na dash. So, ganito, all. Paano nyo ba isusulat yung all? UL, di ba? Pero, hindi na natin masulat yung U sound. So, mag-ano na tayo? Didiretso na tayo sa word na ways. Paano ba natin sinusulat yung way? Ganito, di ba? So, wait, tapos plus S. However, since hindi na natin to masulat tong stroke na to, maglalagay na lang tayo ng dash doon sa malapit na vowel sa tabi niya. So, ul, a, ways, always. 'Di ba? Sinulat natin yung way na ganito. So, U sound A tsaka C siya. So, para ma-appreciate natin siya sa always, UL, AS, pero naglagay na lang tayo ng dash line doon sa vowel sound na malapit sa kanya. Halimbawa, eto, quality. Again, wala tayong Q sa stroke natin. So, C siya. C, U sound. So, wa, yung wa natin, di ba may W sa quality, quality? So, instead na writing the W, we write the dash under. Di ba? We write the dash under doon sa vowel sound. Then, hindi siya quality. Qualify. So, qualify. So, ganon. So, quickly. So, papansinin nyo dito sa quickly. So, C-E, quick. So, sa quick, may sound na W, di ba? Weekly. So, quickly, weekly. So, may sound na W. So, instead writing the U sound, so magiging quickly na lang to, ilalagay natin yung para appreciation natin sa W, yung dash. So, magiging quickly na lang siya. C-E, dash W, tapos C, tapos yung li is the disjoint E. So, quickly and so forth. So, natapos tayo sa lesson. Thank you guys. Sorry na talaga. Mahirap talaga siya pero basahin niyo lang siya paulit-ulit. Ito talaga yung pinaka-tricky dito is yung lesson 8. So I suggest isulat niyo siya ng paulit-ulit. So ayun lang. So I'll start.
Humihiwalay na ma'am yung kaluluwa na.
Sorry na. So ayun lang. Ano yun?
Bakit po yung bakit po tawag dito? Bakit po nagamit siya sa W pati po dun sa U mismo? Ganun po talaga yun, ma'am.
Kung pakikinggan nyo kasi siya, para siyang same lang sila eh. Same lang yung U, yung U, yung O, yung wa, di ba? W. Parang same lang kung saan sila nanggagaling. Kasi ang rule natin sa shorthand, we write what we hear. So, para magka-provide ng shortcut, parang kinumbine na nila yung rule na W tsaka yung O na iisa na lang siya on how will you write it. So again, study the lesson 8 na paulit-ulit hanggat sa ma-appreciate nyo. Nakakalito rin naman kasi talaga siya. So, Miss Sophia, you have question?
Ma'am, nalito lang po. Bakit po yung doon po sa may lesson 2, yung will be able po, yung able po doon, pabilog po siya. Tapos yung doon po sa lesson 4, yung ball po doon is pa symbol B po.
Wait lang, balikan natin. Yung sa lesson 2, yung brief forms ba?
Opo.
Ito?
Opo.
Yung will be able? Ito, will
yung
be able. Tapos sa lesson 4, wait lang, let's go back. Sa lesson 4, ano yung problema sa lesson 4?
Available po. Yung ball po doon is pa symbol B po.
Yung sa yung ball na sound, tama ba? Iba kasi siya kapag gagamitin mo siya sa word. Pero kapag sa brief forms na ito, mga combined phrases kasi yan eh. Iba siya. Iba yung way ng paggamit mo. Pero pag sa word, iba rin yung way ng paggamit mo ng be. So you have to take note dun sa mga difference nila. Kasi dito sa brief forms, it is understood na magkakasamang word. So phrases siya. We will not be able. Pero yung sa ball kanina na bilang siya sa able, 'di ba B siya? Dito yung able dito is A. 'Di ba? Gets niyo ba? Yung able dito is A. Pero yung able dun sa word combination natin ng stroke is B. So, different yung way ng paggamit niya. So, you have to take note and you have to determine kung brief form phrases ba siya. So, ganon. Sino may question? Okay na. Nagets mo ba, Miss Nokong?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So guys, kindly open yung camera. I-end ko na kasi patapos na yung time natin. Sorry talaga,
Ma'am.
next time na lang.
Ma'am,
Yun?
question po. Ma'am, baka po pwedeng may extension yung deadline nung lessons 5 to 8?
Sige. We'll fix na lang the deadline later.
Salamat, ma'am. Thank you po.
Okay. So, open your camera, guys. Then, this will serve as your attendance na din. Sorry, may pa kasi ako next class. So, madali din ako. So, thank you. Thank you, guys. So, I'm going to take a screenshot. Stop sharing mo na. Sige, okay lang. Pero, sige. Okay lang na hindi open yung cam. Pero kung kaya nyo i-open yung cam, please. Kasi tinitake ko yung screenshot, then sinasubmit din kasi namin siya. So, 1, 2, 3, smile. 1, 2, 3, smile. Thank you, everyone. I'll end the meeting na. In 3,
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all. Goodbye.
Ingat.